What's going on? 22 here, and it's time once again for those bi-weekly pulls and reviews. Huge stack here. So, and this isn't even all of it. So let's get started with this Batman number 154. Amazing Gabriel Delano cover. That's exactly why I got this. Batman is continuing on the investigation for who murdered Gotham's current mayor. Well, I guess was current because I said he's dead now. So if you are into Detective Batman, this is right up your alley. Awesome detective work from Batman trying to figure out who did it. The Court of Owls have been mentioned as long as a new character, Leonid, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. That may be a first appearance. I don't know that for a fact. The first time I've ever seen this character, though, and is he presumed to be the new leader over the Court of Owls. Batman believes that either him or Enigma are the ones that murdered the last mayor. So we'll see where this takes it. This ended on a weird kind of cliffhanger. Jim Gordon going a little nuts on Batman there. Don't know what was going on there. Bruce has got some issues at a clinic as well, his clinic, and there's controversy as to whether or not Thomas Wayne was faithful to Martha, and does Bruce have a half-brother. So, cool stuff going on in Batman. I don't know that I'm getting too many more covers or any more of this story, which is honestly kind of a shame, because this is actually pretty good read still. I feel like I just got burnt out on Batman is what it boiled down to, and so maybe I'll pick these up later on when they're cheaper, or maybe I go to trades. I don't know. Nothing's really hitting me as like these are fantastic or whatever, but like it is good, solid Chip Zdarsky writing. Number 2, Green Lantern number 17. Jeremy Adams still killing it. There's so much that went on in this book. I'm probably going to miss something. However, the fact of the matter is, this is freaking amazing. We get Lord Mirtheros. He is back, and he has now got the power of the Dark Star. Not sure exactly what that is, but I'm sure we will find out as time goes on. We've also got the name of his nephew, I believe, Varen, who was the character that I talked about in the previous issue, who's like this entity type. I can't remember what his name was now, but now he goes by the name Varen, and he is looking for the Source Rings, or the Source Battery. Goes to the Unseen and winds up battling them a little bit to get said ring. And he does wind up possessing it, and he gives them some kind of other crazy power, but we haven't seen that yet, because of course they finished that off in this story. Kyle Rayner decides he's got to do something instead of just sitting there, whatever. I don't even know what Kyle Rayner's backstory is on this. He just seems like a crybaby, is really boils down to. But he turns into a White Lantern and decides to get up and do something. So that was really cool. Like seeing that. Kilowog is back, and he's a Yellow Lantern. Crazy. Wasn't expecting that at all. I don't even know what happened to Kilowog. But I knew he was dead from previous issues, and I like Kilowog, and so, yeah, it's kind of weird. Because he was interrogating Jessica Cruz with the Unseen. Green Lantern Corps come in to help rescue Kelly, this child that the Unseen had, and they wind up being successful. They get her. However, the planet Mogo is on its way to, I guess, obliterate Oa. That's where the Lanterns are right now, saving Kelly. And John Stewart and Hal are the ones that have this Lantern planet Mogo, like after them, like right behind them. And so they're telling, hey, like, get out of there. And it looks like Oa is just going to be obliterated until Sinestro shows up, and he like plunges into Mogo and like absorbs all the Red Lanternness that is Mogo, leaves it unconscious, and it's back to being a Green Lantern planet. There's so much, like I said, there's so much going on in the story, and Jeremy Adams is killing it. If you're any kind of a Green Lantern fan, or if there's thought about picking it up, you should definitely jump on it. I don't know, 16 or something like that. If you read Absolute Power, you should have no problems knowing exactly what's going on. And yeah, really good read. Really good read. I was excited about this one because the character on What If, that's where that character first appeared. and this would be their first comic book appearance. And I really enjoyed this character. It's Kahori, Reshaper of Worlds #1. This was a horrible read. Absolutely, positively horrible. The writing was so rough. It's Kahori going after Loki, Laufey-san, the false giant version of Loki, who's trying to get like the powers of the Time Stone, I assume, from the dream world or whatever. And it was really bad. It was really, really bad writing. I think Kahori in this visited the 616 universe, and then like Daredevil and Echo were helping her, but Echo wasn't deaf. It wasn't wrote like she was deaf. I don't know, man. This was not good to me. This was not good. I mean, it's the first in-comic appearance of Kahori in cover, but still, like, outside of that spec, like, I can't tell you to get this book. I didn't even know I bought this, and I'm sad now that I spent the money on it, but Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Night Watchers #3. Issue 1 did not impress me at all. I was not going to buy any more, but apparently I pre-ordered #3, but not #2, so I can't even read them really. So yeah, this is just going to go in whatever pile to be gone eventually. Saga #70. Cool cover, just keeping up with Saga. Thundercats #9. David Nakayama, goodness on this cover right here. However, the story, it was a little weird, a little off. Big giant fight pretty much throughout the story of the Thundercats versus the mutants, and like, it was cool. I enjoyed the fight and all that jazz. Some of it didn't make sense though. Lion-O has a sword that it seemed like it grew as he did the whole, thunder, thing. But it's like that, the Sword of Omens is broken, so what sword are you using, bro? And I need to know what's going on with that. But yeah, I don't know, some of the artwork was a little shoddy in this as well. To me, this was a kind of a letdown book, like writing and artwork. I'm sticking with Thundercats because I enjoy the property, but I don't know, if it keeps going like this, I may just have to drop it. So, welcome to issue #100. Now, first appearance of Negan in comic books. Well, the original Walking Dead 100. Anyways, a big time death that happens in this book. I did read this. It was cool to read it. I hadn't read the black and white version though yet, so I don't know if that's whatever. I didn't get any big special feels. Like, of course, you got to see the full gore and everything that happened to that character in full color. But okay, cool, I guess. So, but yeah, I haven't actually read it now, so that's good. Those were all of my normal just pull list pickups onto like some back issues that I found, starting off with this Batman Spawn #1. This is the Gabriel Delano variant right here. I think I picked this up for like $2.50, $2.75, and I was so freaking happy to have gotten this. I used this as a alternative on the show here not long ago, and realized there was a Gabriel Delano variant, so I went looking for it, and my comic shop had one, so I bought it. And here it is now, and it's freaking awesome. Tony Stark, Iron Man #1. This, I can't remember what variant it is. However, there's a bunch of variants with like different armor over here, but this is a black and white one that's kind of a special edition. It wasn't too bad. It was like $3 and some change, I think, somewhere around there. So, but it's one I've definitely been looking for. Glad to add it to the PC. On to my dollar bin pickups. First one being Batman Black and White #1. Got 1 and 2 copies of it. it was just a cool dinosaur cover, and I liked the artwork on it, and I thought it'd be a cool giveaway to give out. So number one, really cool cover. Why not? Why? Like, who doesn't want a dinosaur cover? Come on. Moon Knight number 12. This has got the Scarlet Witch Hellfire Gala cover right here. It's a freaking amazing cover. I love this. I've been wanting this cover in the collection, and this is part of that Jed MacKay Moon Knight run, something I'm very eager to read. I've just been collecting these as I see them in the dollar bins at mycomicshop.com. So, yeah, super excited and happy to get this book in the collection. Doctor Strange, number 49. Again, I got not one but two copies of said book. This features a lot of first appearances of like sorcerer like entities or something along those lines. And so I bought it for somewhat of a spec purpose, but there's another reason as well why I bought it, and you'll see that here in a minute. Also just a cool cover, and I've thought about collecting up this like volume of Doctor Strange, but I haven't fully committed to it yet. And here's the other reason why I bought number 49. It's because they also had number 50. And again, not one but two copies of said book. This features the first appearance of the Secret Defenders of Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider, and the Incredible Hulk. So I thought that was cool as well. I figured getting $49.50 as the pair was a great, perfect team up, especially at $1 a piece. I didn't think I could go wrong there. Fantastic cover on this as well. So yeah, happy to grab those. More dollar bin pickups. However, going into trades and hardbacks now. That's right, hardbacks for a freaking $1. First up is this trade paperback of The Walking Dead, volume 20. So very close to having the entire run of The Walking Dead in trade paperback format, and this just gets me one book closer. So yeah, for $1, I could not pass this up. Marvel Star Wars The Phantom Menace hardcover edition. I got not one, but two copies of this, $1 a piece. Now, when Phantom Menace, I believe, originally came out, it did come out in full as trade, and then later on came out as single issues. So that's where you'll find, the first Darth Maul, the first Anakin Skywalker, things like that. And this was just for $1 a piece to get that whole 4-issue miniseries in hardcover form. I thought was freaking awesome. I don't know if I want to keep one for my collection or not, but I thought this would be really cool to give away. Come around like May when there's like all the Star Wars stuff that's going on. Giving one of these away I think would be a pretty cool deal because you get the entire story and it's hardback on top of that. And the last one, because it is that time of year of the holiday season, we got Gremlins Gizmo's 12 Days of Christmas. I thought this would be fantastic to have for my kids and just be able to share like some nerdiness along with some holiday stuff and just fun stuff going on with Christmas. And yeah, so went ahead and grabbed this up again, hardback for $1. I can't pass that up. I can't pass it up. That is it. Thank y'all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Let me know down in the comments below, what are you reading? Are you reading anything that I am? And what's been your favorite so far? Thank y'all so much for watching. You can check me out on Instagram, eBay, Shortbox, and the Comically Comics podcast on all podcatchers. YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video right here. As always, y'all have a good one.